You're like,
Well, that's how it would go.
of course.
Hello, hello. Yes. And yeah, could I see the file on Guadalupe Rodriguez, please? Have a good one.
Yes. Because, yes, Michonne said that you need to IDs off. Today, she didn't want to request them. Looking at this.
That was it, John the first. I gotta go. I have a minute.
All right, everyone, I'm going to call the docket. When I call the docket, you need to stand and let me know you're here. Otherwise, I'm going to assume you're not here and a warrant will probably be issued for your arrest. Christian Allen Ruiz Garcia. Thank you. Custody Johnny De La Rosa. Michael Warner. Michael Warner. Walter Davis. Walter Davies. All right, so people need to understand 35 is under construction. I understand that. Michael Ogden.
Here, Your Honor.
Thank you. Amadeon Smith, custody, Juan Perez, Manuel Herrera, custody, Jessica Marie Garcia. Jessica Marie Garcia. Miguel Ayala. Thank you. Richard Baker, custody, John Philip D. McCarter.
Here, Your Honor.
Thank you. Sean Pilkington, custody. Richard Baker, custody. Pablo Avellano, custody. Carlos Benavides, custody. Quentin Lee Francis. Quentin Lee Francis. Paul Marvin Smith, custody. Anel Soto Figueroa.
I represent her. I give you free time to get one.
Thank you. Edgar Aguilar, custody. Lindsay Hernandez.
Your Honor, similar announcement will continue to drag it.
Thank you. Tamar McIntyre, custody, Benito Vasquez. Benito Vasquez. Armando Orozco, custody. Shakidra Williams. Shakidra Lavon Williams.
Judge, she's going to join via Zoom. I just sent her the Zoom.
All right, thank you. Sherry Cooper, custody. Victoria Lopez, custody. Cody Cross, Tyler Ketchum, custody. Joanna Reyes, Joanna Marie Reyes. Deborah Aguilar, custody. Is there anyone who came in late or your name was not called? Yeah, did something drop outside? Is everybody okay? Ah, okay. All right, attorneys, you know the rules. Please follow the rules. You're not ready to approach the court if you have not conferred with your client or conferred with the state. And then, please, once you have let the clerk know to pull your file, don't just stand here and stare me down. Just have a seat. I'm going to call you in the order of appearance. If your client wishes to speak to the court in a language other than English, then we will need an interpreter. Let the clerk know that you need an interpreter. All right, thank you. Confirm. Sir, what's your name? All right, just have a seat.
Second row, sir. Second row, that side.
Bashan, how was your weekend?
I disinfected the whole house. As you know, my spouse was sick with COVID and the flu.
Oh my gosh.
So every piece of bedding, every wall surface, all clean.
Okay, so that's a lot.
That was on Saturday. Yeah, it was a lot. I was exhausted by the time I was done. And then yesterday, of course, the Super Bowl. The team I was rooting for actually won. So I'm happy about that.
Well, if you would have called me, I would have told you that they were going to win because the matchup was just horrible.
It was very disappointing.
They're disappointing. I'm so sorry, Ray. Who's in the docket?
Michael Warner. Michael Warner.
Michael Warner, is that for you? Second row, sir.
Morning, Judge.
Good morning.
We're getting your. I'm forgetting.
So
how was your weekend, Judge?
Well, let me tell you, it wasn't a Lifetime movie, but it could have been but it was a lot of fun. So Saturday, I went to this gala that I was invited to where they wanted me to speak. It was in Live Oak. 35 was insane.
That's where I live, Judge.
Well, going there was easy because, you know, you had vision, the lights were out. Going back, all I could do was pray, God, please let this GPS not lead me off a highway that does not exist. And it is pitch black and there's nowhere to pull over to the right. So if the police were behind me, I would turn on my flashers and say, hey, there's no place to pull over. I would. And you know what? And depending on who the judge is, I don't know if I would do a bench trial or not. I'd be like, I would say, Bashan, are you on the jury? And then after that, I immediately went to another gala. And that didn't end until 10:30. That was for the veterans. So it was great. I was. And I talked to my mom. And when I talked to her, guess what she said? Stephanie, you're sure saying the word like a lot. I'm like, oh my gosh, I went to the barber shop and got a haircut. So if I say the word like, you all have my permission to buzz me or something. But someone did give me a book because I was supposed to speak on people who inspire you.
How did your speech turn out?
Oh, I think, well, they said it was very entertaining, but the funniest part, I go there and the person who invited me to speak was someone who was actually on jury duty. And so they said they were looking for a speaker and they're like, I know the perfect person. And you know what ended up happening? The expectations were so high. I said, could everybody lower your expectations for my speech? But the impact you have on people's life. So at the second gala, this lady came up to me and said, you don't remember me, do you? And I said, yes, I do, Miss Perkins. And she wrote a book. And she told me I'm in it. So I'm like, yeah. So I'm going to read it. Oh, can I see the file on Judge Rita Williams, please?
Yes.
Oh, and then I tried to make it back in time to watch the game. And by the time I made it back to my humble abode, it was already in the late second quarter.
Oh,
it was.
I loved it every minute.
I did too, because, and let me just tell you why I loved it. I loved it for Jalen Hurts, and this is why. And I'm no Jalen Hurts fan, you know, all because of the LSU connection, but because the last time they played them, he should have been MVP. To me, MVP should not be based upon who wins. It should be based who's the most valuable player. So I was happy that they won. And if I were a gambler, which I'm not, I would have put my money on that in Vegas, but
I would have put money on that, the Homes would have still not been interceptions.
oh, I would have.
Or.
I mean, I thought at least one, but not like, what do you do, three?
Niall,
Because you know what I would have done?
unplug that fan in my room, Niall.
Excuse me, Miss Williams. Thank you. So anyway, I would have
Excuse
I
me.
would have
Hello?
thought it would have. Oh my gosh. You're on mute. Remain on mute until I unmute you. Somebody's messing with the fan. That's what we used to do when we were young children. And LaShawn, I'm glad I had a chance to apologize to my grandmother before she passed, because we would walk home from school and she babysat us, right? And you have the box fan in the window. We would stand in front of it like we smelled so great. She never said y'all smell bad, but there's a schoolhouse smell that you get. It's indescribable. All right, Miss Abrams,
Yes.
on this case,
This is the case where the extension was in, weeks in occurred. This is a supplemental report
Mhm.
that was sent in before, the extension.
all right, and this is where zero has been paid, correct? All right, Miss Williams, you can unmute.
Good morning.
Good morning, how are you doing?
Okay, how are you?
Oh, I'm doing great. So we have an issue.
Yes, ma'am, I know.
All right, you need to start paying.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I don't have an excuse. I just don't have any work right now. I'm living with my dad. He has dementia. He really doesn't have no one but me and my kids. My mom passed, so it's hard right now.
So here's the thing, my understanding from reading everything is that one, he's receiving SSI. Everybody can't be living off of his benefits. And
He's
you've been
not.
on,
Yes, ma'am.
but you've been on probation since 2018, and
Right.
you paid zero.
Yes, ma'am.
There's no excuse for paying zero.
Yes, ma'am.
So you have to pay something.
Okay. I don't. Is this the judge I'm speaking with,
Yes, it is. That's what the robe is.
Miss Boyd?
Yes.
I was gonna ask you what can I pay to get, because this has been like a burden on me. I know I can't afford $4,000.
Here's the thing. You know what was a burden?
Yes,
And I'm not
ma'am.
trying to be mean,
I
but
understand. No, I understand. Is anything you say, I understand.
yeah, because I mean, the theft of property, that was a burden on somebody. So
Right.
you would have paid something.
Mm-hmm.
You'd be done with this, but you have paid nothing.
Yes, ma'am.
And that's been since 2018.
Well, I was trying to see if my sister,
I'm sorry, see if your sister could do what?
if she can let me borrow like $1,000. I was just telling my other probation officer here in Houston to see if I can pay something to get out, because I know I won't be able to pay 4,000, and I will have to pay her that back.
Mhm. But I mean, you're gonna have to start paying something. And I wasn't the judge who placed you on probation previously. I don't know why somebody hasn't already told you you need to start paying
Yeah,
something
but
back.
and I also had asked I had asked before the previous time, is there any way that I can like talk to that judge to lower the things, and they told me that wasn't an option.
No, I mean, you have to pay what you owe. And I'm not even, the problem is I have some people who are on probation And they paid something, you paid nothing, zero. And that's been zero since 2018.
Okay, so can I ask one question? I only have one.
You can ask many questions.
Okay, because I signed the year extension. If I was to pay something within the year and it don't be the total $4,000, would I be punished then?
I'll consider things, but you need to pay.
Okay.
You need to pay $1,500.
Okay, if I pay $1,500, can I give y'all a call and let you know that the $1,500 is paid
Oh, yes.
and get off?
Well, we'll see once you pay the $1,500.
Okay. Cause I'm gonna try to borrow that from my sister and just try to pay her back in babysitting.
All right. So what I can tell you is while people are with me on deferred adjudication, I don't allow babysitting. I don't allow them to have employment.
No,
with
ma'am, I do hair as well, but it just doesn't bring in. I just started really. I just got a hair school. I just started braiding. It's not bringing in any big money yet, but I do braid hair as well. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. So just so you know, in this court, I don't allow people on probation to be home health care provider or to work with minors.
No, ma'am, I don't do any of that.
All right. Probation. Is there anything else? All right. Thank you.
Miss hello,
Yes.
Miss Boyd. Is this Miss Boyd again?
Yes. This is Judge Boyd.
Okay, so Miss Boyd, if she was to let me
This is
borrow the
Judge Boyd.
I'm sorry, Judge Boyd. I'm sorry. Excuse
Yes.
me, Judge Boyd. If she was to let me borrow the $1,500, can I then give Miss Fuentes a call?
Oh, you can call whomever. You can call probation.
Okay. Well, I'll try to do that within the week if that's okay.
Yes, that would probably help you a lot.
Okay.
All right, Miss Abrams, do you need to speak with her?
No, Judge,
All right, probation will call you.
Okay. Thank you so much. Y'all have a good day.
All right, you too. Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye bye.
Deputy Laura, as you know, I normally don't have problems with people calling me Miss Boyd, but that was a different circumstance.
did you start the housemaid?
Hmm? No, okay, let me explain. No, let me explain to you the reason why I haven't started the housemaid. I am going to start it this weekend. I'm almost done with the blood guard. I got to see what happens. This book is so. Deputy Laura, this book, I'm telling you, this book is so good. Blood guard, gotta do it, gotta do it. All right, and Norma on Williams. Give me a reset date on that and she can appear by Zoom and let's recall it at the end of the month to see where she is on making any payments. All right, so we'll be back on the 27th.
I'm ready on this. Focus. We're gonna. Ready. Got here.
No, it's the file.
Like the other day when I came in, she wasn't even here. Or the day I came in, I put a little bit late. But she had a phone. What do you want me to stand for?
It's in the- He doesn't have that.
You know, Judge, I think you didn't notice about the Super Bowl, but what you didn't get to see was
What?
Harry Connick Jr.'s over. Everybody talked about Lady Gaga and Bourbon Street.
Oh, what did Harry Connick do? I missed that.
He just sang it, song or two.
Oh,
That was part of the sequence. You're not sure. There's a possibility.
Victoria Lopez. Liked your hair. Hello, how you doing this morning?
Fine, ma'am, how are you?
Oh, I'm doing great. It's Monday.
Yes, ma'am.
Guess what? Only good things can happen.
Yes.
At least we should think that.
Yes, ma'am.
That's what we're hoping for.
Right. So before we go on the record, have you all reached an agreement on bond amount?
We have not, Your Honor. State and defense would make their respective recommendation.
All right, court is calling cause number NM 743-783 State versus Victoria Lopez. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Andrew Harris, Salem.
Defense?
Doug Campbell for Ms. Lopez.
And are you Miss Lopez?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we're hearing a motion to set bond. State, do you have any witnesses?
No, Your Honor.
Defense, any witnesses?
Judge, I probably am just going to go with argument.
All right, so defense, what are you requesting?
Bond amount is $7,500.
All right, and defense, what are you requesting?
Obviously less than that, Judge. My client was out on bond. She, for a possession case, it was less than a gram. She picked up another case. Her bond was surrendered and she would like, I mean, we can't get that reinstated, but she would like a bond closer to the $1,000 level. She will appear for trial if we have to appear for trial.
All right, the $7,500 bond, did she make that bond previously?
The 7,500, no, it's never been said. She's remanded without a bond right now.
So on this
But she
case,
did make the $1,000 bond and she's made the $1,000 bond on the other one. That's
all
just
right,
added.
so this was previously $1,000 bond.
Yes, Judge.
All right, and the
Your Honor.
new, yes,
I apologize. If we're talking about nightmag numbers C43783,
74383.
yes.
the previous bond amount set on December 24th of 2023 was $5,000.
I'm sorry, Judge, you're right. You're right. I apologize.
All right, so that was $5,000 on this case, the instant case,
Yes,
and she made that bond.
she did make that bond.
All right, then the next question is the case that she's alleged to have committed, the new case. What's that cause number?
That one is 2024 PF 27235.
And what is the bond amount on that case?
I want to say that's $1,000.
And what is the offense?
Possession less than a gram.
And what is her criminal history?
Judge, the state probably has a better picture of that, but it looks like she's got a theft out of County Court 13. Excuse me.
Well, Your Honor, Ms. Lopez has 4 current active cases, 2024 PF 27235, 2025 CC 00.
Wait, just one second. So if you could list the open active cases she has for me, what the offense is and what's the alleged offense?
Possession controlled substance PG1, less than a gram. Offense date alleged offense date December 12th, 2024. Theft of property greater than $750 and less than $2,500 with the same offense date. Theft of property with less than $50 with previous conviction. Offense date December 23rd, 2003. And the instant case with the same offense date.
All right, so the case that's before me today, the alleged offense date is from 2023?
Yes.
All right. So here's my question. We are now in 2025. Why isn't the laboratory results in for this case? And why shouldn't I give her a PR bond on this case if there's no lab results? And when are the lab results coming? Because I am shocked that we have a 2023 case and there are no lab results. I can understand the possession less than a gram, that's December 12th, 2024. And Bashan, you know what I find shocking? Bashan, why is nobody in jeans? It's rodeo. Oh, okay, I'm just shocked by that. Usually the prosecutors come in their jeans. And I'm like, it's rodeo. I guess we're waiting for the rain. Oh, I received a call that it is raining in some parts of San Antonio right now. All right. Oh, yeah, this I've already signed it. Oh, but Sean, what day did you want on Rodriguez? I think we're recalling that for,
Judge, I think on Friday,
13th?
we're calling it for Thursday.
yes,
It's coming Thursday?
yes, that's what I have.
Yes, ma'am. Rodriguez. The one, yeah, it's toward the back on my. Okay. We're calling it for Thursday because we have it that's probably that which. The 13th. But it's not that evaluation, actually.
Actually, I could run out.
All right, sir, just take a seat. Walter Davies. Jessica Marie Garcia. Anel Soto Figueroa. Lindsay Hernandez. Benito Vasquez. Joanna Reyes. All right. All right, to the people who are in the audience on bond, if you don't see your attorney, you are welcome to step outside to call them on the phone. Otherwise, we are recessing at noon and you'll need to come back in the afternoon.
Morning.
Mr. Kraus. And he also has two county court 13 cases, one of which part of our deal is that he enters a plea on.
What's his last name?
Kraus, Cody Kraus.
Thank you. Hi.
Hello,
Good morning, Judge.
good morning. And which prosecutor has this case? It's Crystal Campos. The cause number is 2024 011-783.
That's not set till tomorrow, Judge.
I know.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
No. All
I
right.
don't know, Judge, I'm sorry.
The cause number is 2024 CR 011-783.
Judge.
Yeah.
Oh, it's, okay, this version is deceased.
Yes.
That's the one that I sent you the email.
Is this the one that you sent me already?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just getting confirmation. I gave it to my investigator. I told him, I gave him all the information.
Okay.
Allegedly, we just have to get confirmation.
All
So
right, you want me to pull it up from Google?
I already told them to, and I told them to contact MB's office, so
Okay,
we should be able to hopefully handle it by tomorrow.
all right, thank you.
Stand here, that's it.
Okay, thanks so much. I'm trying to touch. base.
I'll come right back up. I'll be right
Deborah Aguilar.
Oh, yeah, here.
No, we just need to talk to the judge about it.
All right, who's here on Cody Cross?
May I approach, Judge?
Yes,
Good morning.
good morning.
Your Honor, Mr. Cross has applied for probation and this court is going to be making that decision today, but
Yes.
part of the plea bargain with the state includes one case in County Court 13 that's going to be taken into consideration and another on which they need him to plead on. So I just want to let the court know that I don't know what's going to happen first or where he needs to physically be, but I'm present for him. And the bailiff staff is maintaining that they have him downstairs. So however you need me to do that, I got a few other cases going on, so.
Well, here's my, let's bring him up.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, who's here on Deborah Aguilar? Yes. Are you ready, counsel?
Yeah, approach, Your Honor.
Yes.
Good morning. How are
Good
you?
morning. Hi. Are you all ready to proceed?
No, Judge. Judge,
There's
there's
a
a,
new case and there's nothing on it yet.
it's an ag robbery. It's about less than a month ago. It happened on the 14th of January. It's one thing of many things alleged, Judge, but obviously defense counsel doesn't have any access to any discovery, and I don't have any discovery on Bear Pick at this point.
All right, so how much time are you all asking for?
I would ask for at least 30 days, to evaluate the ag robbery and at least get some discovery to defense counsel on that subject so that they can evaluate the case.
All right, Norma. Set this for. You guys are doing jury selection on McIntyre on the 31st.
True. Yes, Judge. And that should last at least a couple of weeks, probably. Well, not the jury selection, hopefully.
Yeah. All right, Norma, set this the week of. The week of April 14th
That should be
for a
fine, Judge.
contested hearing. And if it's not contested, it's not contested.
Yes, ma'am, I'll do it on the 14th.
Thank you.
All right. Ms. Abrams, Aguilar is coming back on April 14th for a contested hearing.
Have a seat, ma'am.
And defense, Mr. Schaefer. Hi, I'm assuming do you have any objection to that date? All right, thank you. Okay,
Whatever dates the court gives us, that'll be fine.
well, no, I don't want to leave it out there for too long.
Well, Judge, I understand, but with the New Testament, they have nothing. It's hard to do anything.
Oh, yes.
Is that
Thank you.
document?
Hello,
Good morning.
good morning.
I'm here on one from the docket today.
Okay, did you ask them to pull the file?
I'll do that. I'm learning, Joe. Good morning. I got Michael Warner. Warner, W-A-R-N-E-R. Good morning. Your Honor.
Yes. Yes. All right, thank you. All right, could I see the file on Michael Ogden, please?
Yes, he's ringing.
Yes.
Mr. Ogden's dismissal has been signed and we have been served. May he be excused for the day?
Yes, could you have them come up, please?
Yes,
All right, thank you.
Mr. Ogden himself.
Yeah. Yes, thank you.
Mr. Ogden.
Hello, Mr. Ogden.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. So my understanding is the state has decided to dismiss your case. They say they're dismissing it in the interest of justice and that you agree that you're going to forfeit the weapon. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Good luck to you. Thank you for always dressing appropriately for court. Thank you.
Thank you,
You're
Judge.
welcome. Michael Warner.
Good morning. Judge.
Good morning.
Michael's present. I have some further, I have an offer of.
All right.
They would agree to leave open 1 second.
Okay. Just 1 second. Let me pull up this case. And so it shows the last thing I have for him is there was a bond forfeiture.
Yes,
So-
Judge. There was a missed court date in October.
Mhm.
We took care of that a couple of weekends ago. Came in on the following
Got it.
Monday and you denied on I side.
Ah, okay. All right, so in this case, you have all discovery
Yes, Your Honor.
and was an offer tendered.
Yes, Judge.
Sir, how old are you?
Right.
I'm sorry, what?
35 years old.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, reset this for 3 weeks for plea deadline date. And you need to make sure you're on time for court. You were late today.
It would be March the 3rd.
All right, your plea deadline date will be March 3rd.
Okay,
Once you sign the reset form, you're excused. Thank you for dressing appropriately for court.
thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Miguel Ayala. Benito Vasquez. Walter Davis.
Yaya, can you have this file pull, please?
Yes, sir.
2024 CR 008731. Yes. Oh, it's not on the docket today. I don't think it is, at least. It's 2024 CR 008731. And Norma, on that case, it's Sandhydric. Can you let the attorney know that the case has been dismissed? 2024 CR 008731. Counsel, are you ready?
I am ready, Judge.
Was a PSI done on this case? Oh, defendant waives PSI. Thank you. All right. Court is calling 2024 CR 012731, State of Texas versus Cody Kraus. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state,
For the state of Texas.
for the defense?
Mark Darling for the defendant, Your Honor.
And are you Cody Cross? All right, both parties agreed to waive the PSI. Is that correct, state?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, according to your plea bargain agreement, the state was proceeding on count 4 only. State waived count 1, 2, and 3 without objection. You waived the PSI. To count 4, you entered a plea of no contest. According to the plea bargain agreement, punishment is to be assessed at a cap of 6 years in the prison. There's a $1,500 fine. The state opposes your application for deferred adjudication. The state is silent on your application for community supervision. This is to run concurrent with 2024 CC 742862. The state is taking in consideration 2024 CC 742860, 2024 AL 004803, and there's to be no contact with the complainant.
That's not an issue now.
All right. So are there any witnesses, state you're opposed to his application for deferred adjudication?
Correct, yes, ma'am.
And why are you opposed to the application for deferred adjudication?
Given his criminal history, Your Honor, the defendant, even as a juvenile, has many assault cases, a lot of them involving the same victim. The cases that are being running concurrent and TSC'd as well include the same victim. So given the defendant's history for violent offenses, we are opposing his application for deferred adjudication.
All right. And what is his criminal history?
So in 2012, he had 3 juvenile ABI charges. In 2022, he had a burglary vehicle charge that he did 1 year of deferred adjudication on.
And did he successfully complete that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
He has
one of the 2023 ABI cases that's currently pending, that's part of this plea deal. The terroristic threat in 2024 that's currently pending as part of the plea deal as well. Another 2024 ABI that's pending as part of this plea deal. And he's got some out-of-state charges from Oklahoma for DUI and possession of a controlled substance that are currently still pending in that state.
All right. All right. Any witnesses state with regards to your opposition to deferred adjudication?
No, Your Honor.
All right, defense, any witnesses?
Judge, I'd like to call Ivy Regalado. She's present today for about 5 or 10 minutes of testimony.
Sure, sir. Excuse me, Mr. Cross, will you step over there, please? All right, you can come forward. Could you raise your right hand for me? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God? All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Ivy.
All right, and could you spell your last name, please?
Regalado.
All right, I asked you to do that for the court reporter and also for myself. All right, defense?
Ms. Regalado, do you know Cody Krause?
Yes, I do.
And how do you know him?
I work for Sam Ministries as a rapid housing case manager, and he is one of my clients.
And so is it fair to say that Mr. Krause was seeking housing through your entity?
Yes, Cody Cross is on my youth program, and he was homeless, and we have been working together to stabilize him financially, education-wise, and housing-wise.
And what's your understanding of his housing situation right now?
Right now, if he was able to get probation, I would still be able to house him. Because of his age, he is priority on the housing list because he is under the age of 25. If he did serve more time and did not get out until he is 25, the chances of him getting housing with any kind of assistance is dramatically reduced.
Okay, and what is his history that you learned during the process of trying to get him housing?
Cody has extensive childhood trauma that has been unresolved. I have been working with him to get into counseling and to take anger management classes. I do understand that he has been in and out of the system for a very long time, but working with him and learning more about him, I do believe that he's not given a fair chance and has not been given a fair chance. And I would like to continue working with him to get him out.
Okay, and when you say he's been in and out of the system, are you talking about as a CPS foster child?
Correct, yes.
Okay. And did he qualify for housing before his extended incarceration pursuant to the pending charges? Did he qualify?
Yes.
And your testimony then is that he still qualifies should he be able to get out?
Yes, if he was able to get out, he could continue on my caseload for almost another 2 years, which would help him go to therapy free of charge, get housing free of charge. He could go back and get his GED and pursue further education, also free of charge with working with our organization.
And did he indicate a willingness and desire to participate in your organization except for purposes of the housing?
Yes, he did.
Okay, and then does Mr. Krause have a CPS case wherein he's a parent right now?
Yes, he does.
And he does he have obligations under a service plan that he needs to complete in order to maintain his parental rights?
Yes, he does.
Okay, would he be able to do that if he was incarcerated?
I know he did.
Judge, I'll pass the witness.
All right, any questions?
Yes, a few questions. Morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
Now, you testified earlier about your interaction with the defendant, Mr. Cody Krause. Could you please testify again as far as when you first came into contact with him?
I believe it was April of last year, so I've been working with him almost a year, and he was referred to me by my supervisor.
Okay, almost 1 year of contact with you.
Yes.
Were you aware of any of his history prior to that time?
We have some case notes when we get the referral, but most of it is just one-on-one conversations with him.
Okay. Were you aware of any of his criminal history at all?
Yes.
Okay. And does his criminal history play any type of role or decision making into his applicability for housing?
Absolutely not.
Okay. You mentioned that you have or that going through counseling, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, what kind of counseling is he going through?
So we had put in the referral right before he got arrested, to do, counseling and psychotherapy. And this can be done virtual or in person,
Okay,
with judicial.
has he been in compliance with his counseling?
He has not been able to because he's been incarcerated. I will just say that the referral was, voluntary. It's not mandated to stay part of the program. He chose to do that by himself.
Okay. Now, are you aware that even after you come into contact with him in April, that he's committing crimes in September?
Yes, I am.
So despite that, that's again not playing a part in your decision for housing on him, correct?
Correct. So when he was released, when he went back home, the apartment that we had worked together for him to establish was only in his name.
Okay,
I understand that there was a violation where he was not supposed to get in contact with her, with the defendant. But that housing was just for Cody. I'm not making excuses, I'm just offering an explanation, that the other person was not supposed to be in the household. But we were working on, because she would not leave, we were working on getting him rehoused somewhere where she did not know the address to, so that way they would not have contact.
Yep.
So if he was released on probation, we can immediately house him somewhere else to where, again, there would be no contact with that home.
no further questions, Ryan.
Any further questions?
Pass it, witness judge.
All right, I have a few questions. So when did you start working with him? What's the month and year?
April 2024.
All right. And when you began working with him, was he already in this relationship?
They were on, yes.
All right, and were you aware of that?
Yes.
And when you were working with him, was there any work done related to any relationship issues he had with the complainant?
We had done the housing separate from her, just because they were having some issues. Cody had decided just to get the apartment by himself, so that way she would have, his housing could be stable. When that happened, a couple months later, if that, she had stated that she had nowhere to go with their children, so he let her into the apartment. But she was never on the lease, and we were just trying to work it out through going to therapy to see if they were going to work it out or if they were going to if she was gonna leave.
All right. And then, do you remember what month or of when she moved back in or when she moved in?
May, June, I'm not too certain.
All right. And did you ever do any therapy inside the home?
Me?
Yes, or anyone else?
So we do at least bi-weekly visits, and so I would go in, we would talk about his goals. She, even though she wasn't my client, she was able to be part of the goals because she had she was on the housing. But I just worked mainly with him because she didn't really want to do anything. So we did like biopsychosocial assessments, mental health assessments, just to see where he was at mental health wise. And I gave him resources like the UT Health partnership that we have, and he decided to take advantage of that. A little bit too late, but he did volunteer to put in that referral.
All right. So you just said something about housing. So she's on housing, is that correct? But she's not supposed to be in that house.
So the way that our program works is we have one client. So he was the one that got pulled for housing. If the kids come or a spouse come, then they're automatically able to get resources from us, but he would be the main client. So if she chooses not to do any services like the GED or employment, then that's something that's just out of my control. And I would really just focus with him because he's the main one.
Okay. And what type of services are you offering him now if he were placed on probation?
And so if he were placed on probation, immediately we would try to house him. The goal is always under 30 days, but we can make that happen in 24 to 48 hours with the landlords that we work with. And from there, we make a housing goal. So if he wants to go back for his GED, we can set him up with that. We also partner with Goodwill to get him employed, work on a resume, work around his criminal background. And we also work with UT Health for the counseling. Sorry, I'm blanking. But we have resources for everything, and the goal is to, after the year to 2 years, you can be in a place where you can get mental health help, you can get physical help. We can help them with SNAP benefits, we can help them get Medicaid so we can go to the doctor.
So does he have mental health issues?
I would say yes.
Does he have any drug issues?
Prior, yes.
And prior, what was that?
From my understanding, just weed, not just weed. But I was never, nothing else from my understanding.
All right, if the court were to grant him probation as a part of his housing, could you ensure the court that you would not allow other persons to stay in that house?
Yes, it is. We work with the landlord. If the landlord sees somebody, or if I see somebody, because we can just be dropping visits, we can talk to him about it. We can talk to the courts about it, which I'm assuming there would be something in place. But from the conversations that we've had since getting arrested, because we've had a couple, I do think that he genuinely understands the severity of, while you were in that mindset of trying to do the right thing for the right reasons, look at where it's landed you. And I do understand that. I do think that he understands the severity of this cannot happen again.
All right, so here's the problem. I've just been informed by the state that he has out-of-county issues as well, and they're still open. So how is that addressed? Because he has out-of-county cases as well.
I can talk to my supervisor. I know we have worked with out of county. I haven't had that experience with a client, but I do know that we've worked with other courts to resolve that so they can keep their housing.
All right, and if the court were to send him to prison, would you all still be able to work with him when he was released?
No, he would have to get back on the waiting list. But again, there's priority given to ages 18 to 24, just because so many have just aged out of foster care. That's my grant. So he would have to just go to the general one, which is about a 5 to 7 year waiting list right now. And so he would not be eligible just to get back on the services because he would age out from the program.
All right. And so how long do you have this placement open for him?
Right now, we're just waiting for a decision from you. But we can, if he was released, we could keep him up to almost 1.5 years now, from now. Because he's only technically housed for about 5 to 6 months, and we can keep him open for 24 months.
All right, so here's the problem. I don't know what's going on with his out-of-county cases. I don't know if he has a warrant for that or not. So he may not be released. So I'm just trying to find out if I were to grant him probation and he's not released from the other county, if they pick him up, how long would the opening last for him? Because if I were to grant him probation, once he's released from custody, I would want him immediately in the program. So is that possible?
Yes. So as long as we know that there's updates, as long as we have updates. So even me coming here today, that's something that I can place note that he's still my client and we can keep him open. And that doesn't go towards the 1.5 years. So as long as we know where he's at, what's happening and there's updates, then we can keep him open so that the day he's released, he has somewhere to go.
All right. Thank you so much for coming down.
Thank you, John.
Oh, I'm sorry. Any other questions?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Maybe just one question more, if that's
Sure.
okay. You'd mentioned earlier that in your opinion, you feel you've got mental health issues. Is that correct? And have you had any training or experience being a mental health professional?
So I have trauma informed. I have my trauma informed care certificate. We do extensive training with childhood issues, with ACEs. We do biopsychosocials, and then from there we take it to a professional. But I think anybody with that kind of childhood knows kind of issues.
I understand. But have you ever made a mental health diagnosis yourself?
No.
Okay. No further questions, Your Honor.
All right, is there anything else?
I just wanted to call Mr. Kraus for a second, Judge.
All right, thank you. All right, so before you call him as a witness. I don't know, he may say something that will make me make up my mind, or he may not. But what I'm gonna tell both parties, there are two things that I need to know before I can make a ruling on whether or not to send him to prison or whether or not to place him on probation. Two things I need to know. Somebody needs to contact whoever his attorney is out of county to find out what level those DWIs are and exactly what is going to be happening with that. Because if they are, sending him to jail, if it's a misdemeanor, or sending him to prison, then all of this is for naught. So I need that. And if somebody wants to call the complainant as a witness and have them zoom in, that would be appreciated.
Your Honor, we have reached out to the complainant and she's not getting back with us, so I don't know that that's going to be possible for the state's end.
All right. So counsel, how long will it take you to find out who his attorney is and what is happening with the misdemeanor cases or felony cases that are in that other county?
Well, that's largely dependent on the quality of information that the state can give me so I can begin my search. I'm not
Let me
aware
help
of
you with that.
these.
Come forward, sir. Come forward.
Yes.
What county are your other cases out of?
It's Oklahoma City. They had when I first
No. Listen to my questions. What county are your cases out of?
Durant, Oklahoma.
All right. Do you know your case number?
No.
Do you know who your attorney is there? All right, so we're off the record. This is the court's suggestion that you call Oklahoma, the county that he's out of, get in touch with the public defender's office, because I think they have a public defender there, and find out what is happening with his cases there.
I can do that, Judge.
Because my hands will be tied depending on what is happening there. So how much time do you want, counsel?
Your Honor, I was probably about 3 days. I'd like, if I could come back on Thursday, that'd probably be good, or.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, on this case, if you can recall it for Thursday. And to your witness, are you able to come back on Thursday? All right, so if you can be back here on Thursday, that would be great. All right, is there anything else?
Nothing from the defense, Judge.
Your Honor,
Nothing from the state.
may I speak?
No, that's probably not in your best interest. All right, so we'll be back on February 13th.
All right, thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Just one moment.
Okay, so.
Yeah. So.
So, okay. Well, if it's from the same county, I can't imagine they wouldn't have access to information.
Is it for you, ma'am? Do you have a key in here?
See what happens.
Looking beyond.
Yes.
Judge, Mr. Smith, I'm all beyond Smith, Jordan.
Yes.
It's been brought to my attention that he's been a lifelong sufferer for schizophrenia. I was
All right,
unaware of
Is
that.
he here?
He is, he's in custody.
All right, Mr. Smith, come down. So we're here on a motion to revoke.
That's correct, Judge. And he also has a new number 1 in here and a new number 1 on 12. I wanted to have a mental health evaluation done with him before we proceed, just so we're all on the same page.
All right, do you think he's incompetent?
Judge, I'm not saying that. He's just taking it. It just come to my attention that he's been a lifelong sufferer of schizophrenia. And I wanted to see if you could speak with the physician and see where we are on that. So how that may or may not affect the way I want to move forward with this.
Well, I mean, the only issue is if he's incompetent, then we'll have a competency. If he is competent, this is either going to be a contested hearing and you can bring in whatever mitigation information you would like.
Understood. But I still need to have that evaluation done, Judge. That's what I'm saying. We don't have that right now. We'll get there later. I'm asking for a little time for him to be evaluated, Judge.
But I mean, he's competent. So what are we, if you're asking for something for mitigation, that's something completely different as opposed to competency. If you're saying he's competent, but he has prior mental health issues or still has mental health issues that he is being medicated for, then you can present that to the court and I'll consider it as mitigation, or maybe that there's something else that needs to be done.
Understood, Judge.
Okay. All right. Thank you. All right, sir, just have a seat. So you all want to confer?
I've been conferring, Judge. He was supposed to have had a mental health evaluation done as part of his probation with your court. That was never done.
Okay.
So I was hoping to get one done while he's in custody.
No, I can hear the violations and see where you all want to go with that. Otherwise, it'll be set for contested.
Okay, Judge.
All right, thank you. Who's here? Dimitri Cavers?
Yeah, it's not on the docket today, Judge. Obviously, it's an unindicted, unauthorized use of a reviewable case. My client is, as you can see from the motion, he's in federal custody serving a federal sentence, and he sent me a letter to Beth that we can try to do something to at least get the court's attention, maybe to try to get him to bench warrant him back. I've conferred with
All right, so let me ask you this. One, how much time did he receive on the federal case?
Like an 18-month sentence, Judge, and he's been there for about 6 months. So
I haven't had a chance to look at it. He just told me he was doing the bench warrant, so I can look at it to see if it can be resolved.
And see. All right, thank you. Who's here? Walter Davies?
I am, Your Honor. Honor, I have an intern, if I could have an intern approach.
Sure. And where's Mr. Davies?
He is on bond. If I could give you an update, and I've already conferred with Megan Galloway.
No, I mean, is he in the courtroom?
He is not in the courtroom. He's not present. And
So is he on the docket today?
he is on the docket today, Your Honor.
So,
Well, I'm in line to approach, to make my announcement.
all right, let me. Hello, what's your name?
My name is Val. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. So are you,
I'm an intern.
but are you in school or?
Oh, yeah, I'm in high school.
Well, welcome.
Hello.
So which high school?
Central Catholic.
Well, welcome. You're welcome to come in anytime to get a chance to see what's going on. So do you want to be an attorney?
I'm thinking about it. Yes, ma'am.
All right, so everyone, excuse me. We have a high school student who's thinking about being an attorney. Would you introduce yourself?
Hello, my name is Val. Nice to meet you.
All right, so let's not do anything to make him change his decision about his profession. All right, so the court is going to call 2024 CR 009339, State of Texas versus Walter Davies. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Megan Galloway for the state.
Defense?
Joseph Stateson standing in for Monica Guerrero.
All right, this hearing was scheduled at 9 a.m. It is now 10:11 a.m. The defendant did not answer docket today. Deputy Laura, did you make an announcement for Mr. Davies?
Yes, Your Honor, I did. He is out of order.
Just one moment. And we also have cause number 2024 CR 009355. Defense, have you had any contact with your client?
Prior to today, we had, Your Honor, Monica Guerrero reach out to him. At this time, we don't have contact. We did receive a plea offer less than 30 days ago. We were in the process of negotiating, working it out, but he's not present today, Your Honor.
All right, and do you know, is he on a PR bond or a commercial bond?
I would have to check Odyssey for that, Your Honor.
All right. And I'm wondering if anyone has reached out to his bondsman if he is on a PR bond. Let me see. And my Odyssey is frozen. Let me see. It looks like it's yes, it is. On that one, he was released on a PR bond. Let me see about the other case. He's released on a PR bond.
I believe both are PR bonds.
All right, state.
We're requesting a judge's warrant in each cause, Your Honor.
All right, the court will issue a judge's warrant. Your client will be remanded without bond. If your client makes an appearance, the court will reconsider.
Yes, Judge. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a
Good
great
seeing
day.
you. Have a great one. And thank you for dressing appropriately for court.
Yes, ma'am.
Attorneys, take note.
No, that's all right, sir.
John, I'm taking note as well. All right, who's here on Dimitri Cavers? All right, you're still working? Oh, no problem. I'll just put it to the side and let me know when you're all ready.
Yeah, go check it. We'll let you know. Thank you. They don't change hours. Are you able to? Yeah. No, yeah, we'll go good and go. So, the action to not view. If they can guide it, put Christian Reese Garcia up there, but can you let us state? Right.
Okay.
Good morning. Who's here on Quentin Francis?
I am, Your Honor, Sharon Thorne for defense. My client?
Yes. Hello. So why were you late for court this morning?
I was here, I just couldn't find the courtroom.
All right, so now you know where the courtroom is, okay? So don't be late, all right? All right, counsel, where are we on discovery?
Your Honor, there's a little discovery on the case that's indicted that's before you. He, however, has 2 pending felony cases that are still PF cases.
Okay.
And they're not ready, and one of them's a drug case, so there are no labs.
So on the drug case, what's the alleged offense date? Is it 2025?
It's January of 2025, Your Honor. And so I did check, we don't have the labs back on that. But I've given, and I can't represent to the court how long it will take, because it's at the crime lab and I'm not sure what their turnover is right now.
Well, they're telling me it's 90 days.
I think that's wishful thinking.
Yeah. But we shall see.
So,
all right, so I'm going to ask that this case be recalled in 60 days. Is there any objection to a 60-day reset?
No objection.
All right, and so that will be to give them time to have labs. And if the labs are not there, we'll see what people want to file. All right, Ms. Ferguson, I need a 60-day reset on Francis.
April 10th.
All right, April 10th. Make sure you're on time, okay? And thank you for dressing appropriately for court. Once you sign the reset form, you're excused. Just have a seat and your attorney will bring that to you.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Hold on.
That way.
So my client turned himself in on a warrant for his motion to enter and full GPS was ordered, but the jail or probation officer as well as RMS had indicated there was nothing in the system indicating that she would be. Okay, it's 2, but I have them right here. So she was released from jail on Friday. She stayed overnight.
Get a bounce up.
That's for her.
And you can, some therapist for 20. And what is it?
Her probation officer says she doesn't see it in the system.
Doesn't see what.
The GPS. No one put her on a GPS when she was released.
I just checked her in.
And then RMS is saying the same thing. It's very bizarre.
I'm training before I do call them. Trying to get her to understand some things together and she sounds like one not the other. So, when it's under.
All right, Christian Garcia. How's it going? All right, I cannot complain.
She has to
You
go back to
too?
jail, but she has to turn herself in.
Neil, you're becoming a renaissance man.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
It's great.
That might be.
Let me know when it's in.
You know, it's rare that you have renaissance men or renaissance women these days. All right, so you all are here to modify bond conditions, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, let me find him on the docket. All right, I found it. You have a lot to live up to because you have 4 names. I always say, anytime you have more than 3 names, it's royalty, right?
Yeah.
Thank you for dressing appropriately for court.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, so let me see. All right, so the issue is with the GPS, and I'm assuming you're asking for it to be removed?
No, Judge, just for tracking.
All right, any objections to tracking?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, we'll go on the record. Court is calling 2024 CR 0087173 and 2024 CR 00812 State versus Christian Allen Ruiz Garcia. Could I have parties announced for the record? State.
Jason Garahan for the state, Your Honor.
Defense.
Raymond Martinez.
All right, so we are here. This defense is requesting that the defendant's bond be modified to tracking only, and state you have objections?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so defense, why are you requesting tracking only?
Judge, several things. Number one, Mr. Garcia has been on bond for a good while. He's had no violations. He was originally on full house arrest for how long?
All right, if you're gonna call him, I'll need to
No,
put him
I-
under.
I just,
Partial, is that correct?
he's on partial now, but he was on full house for 3 to 4 months before he moved to partial. The court moved him to partial so that he could go to work. His dad found him work, and he's been doing that. You've also given him permission to go to church on Sundays, but he's got a curfew. The issues that Mr. Garcia is running into now, he's got some health issues. His doctors told him he has high cholesterol and borderline diabetic, so he's got to attend to medical appointments.
All right, see, you know what? High cholesterol, diabetes, we all, and when I say we all, I include myself, we got to start eating better and exercising more. It's hard. I'm surviving off of oatmeal.
You're making my point for me, Judge. One of the things he wants to do is to exercise for purposes of addressing that. His primary care physician has also recommended that he apply for Social Security disability for some
Well,
other.
do we not exercise in our backyards anymore? That's what we would do growing up.
No.
I mean, do
You
we?
see gyms at every corner, Judge.
Everybody
Obviously, we're not.
He doesn't need a gym. Do some push-ups, do some weight resistance.
Well, Judge, there's been studies done about how when you get into an atmosphere where everybody else is also doing that, it kind of pushes you and motivates you. They've done studies on like when bicyclists are riding by themselves versus when they're in a pack. It's the synergistic effect of everybody moving together. And so that's why there's so many gyms.
Well, who lives in the house with him?
His parents.
See, we can make this a group thing where everybody exercises.
Yeah. And so getting around, and he's also trying to go to college, Judge. The FAFSA financial aid is being held up because of these cases, but they're trying to work through that.
See, he's becoming a renaissance man.
He definitely is, Judge.
Okay.
And he's been, I dare to say, perfect on
All
pre-trial.
right, so here's my question. Because sometimes I try to find a happy medium if we can come to a happy medium. So, state, would there be any objections to allow tracking with a curfew? Did you all think about that?
He has a curfew now, Judge. It's very early. That's like 6:45, isn't it?
Yes. But I mean, he's on partial. He's only allowed to do certain things. So
Right.
I'm saying tracking with a curfew. Did you all discuss that?
We did not, but we're
Y'all wanna
certainly
dis-
open to that. I think the state's just opposed to
All right.
tracking in general.
Well, you all want to discuss that? Because I think part of the issues, we can go off the record. I think part of the issues based upon his charges is sometimes, you have people, they need to be in the house before the street lights come on, because people tend to act crazy when street lights come on. So I don't know if that's something you all have considered, if that's something you want to consider. But I will tell you, counsel, based upon his charges, I'm not inclined to do tracking only. So if you all want to do tracking with the curfew, then the court will consider that. But just a blanket tracking, I'm not inclined to do that based upon his charges. So if you all want to discuss that.
Yeah, I can discuss it with defense.
All right, thank you. And then if you all could, because I know things happen on the weekend, maybe tighten up the curfew time on the weekend. And then maybe during the week, it's something different, but discuss. Thank you.
May I approach, Judge?
Yes.
Well, Mr. Smith, if we could get him set for a contested, I think that's the best way for us to get this resolved.
All right. I do contest in 2 weeks.
As long as it's not after the 27th. Or before the 4th. I've got some obligations I have to take care of through my wife. I'd be in big trouble.
Yes. Just one moment. All right, State Smith, the case that's on probation, it's being recalled for contested on February 24th. Mr. Smith? He has more than one case.
He does, Your Honor.
Oh, I was letting the clerks know because they only handed me one file. All right, we're bringing you back for a contested hearing on February 24th at 9 a.m.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Thank you.
I'm getting churches for that.
Yes. All right, thank you.
Because that was my engagement.
Sometimes.
Yes.
You know, we can confer again on the Mr. Cavers, the motion for the defense warrant.
Yes.
It's an unauthorized use, Judge. I don't know what the particular issue or question you have, but she's looked into it. There was also a drug case that was rejected for further investigation, no longer pending.
So are they bringing him back for this unauthorized use?
Well, Judge, I don't know if they're going to use that or not, but it's a victim case, so they can't outright dump it, is what I was told. So I don't want the word in their mouth.
Oh, no problem.
So I did have an opportunity to have and I can't resolve it at this time because there's a big thing involved in the
Okay.
case. So if you're able to, we don't have an objection to it.
All right, so let's do this. How long do you think it will take for you to reach out to your complainant?
You could give me 2 weeks.
All right, so this is what I prefer if you have no objections. If you want, I'll issue the judge's warrant, but let me just tell you, with the federal,
I understand how that works, Judge. It's just a paper trail that we're chasing. So obviously, I just want my client wants to make sure he's getting credit and all that stuff too. I think he wants more.
I will make sure
Yeah,
that he has credit for that.
And I'm prepared for whatever we need to do to resolve the case as well, but he was concerned about.
All right, so let's have this brought back in 2 weeks then. Do y'all want to bring it back? And council will make sure it's on the docket. You want to bring it back on the 24th?
That's fine,
Is
Judge.
that enough time? All right. We'll bring it back on the 24th.
Thank you, Judge.
All
I'll
right,
be
thank
here
you so
informally.
much.
Thank you. Thanks for your help.
And then Norma, I'm going to give this to you. We're going to recall it in 2 weeks.
Just wandering around.
You're welcome.
And Judge, Mr. Martinez is fine.
Yes,
Okay, just making sure.
no problem.
Yeah.
Man, I wonder what it would be like. I'm serious. Years ago. Yeah, I'm serious.
All right, Mr. Martinez.
So we have a partial agreement.
All right, so what is your partial agreement?
We're gonna agree for the curfew, tracking 8 o'clock on weekdays and 6:45 on
All
weekends.
right, if you all will write it in there.
Oh, you have it.
Yes, and then just bring it back and I'll put it in the system.
Right. And last thing, Judge, he also has a restriction of no driving. We're asking him to be allowed to drive. Based on what he's supposed to.
I know we don't talk about the facts of the case, but one's an evading charge, one's like robbery.
We'll start with this and then we'll see how it goes. And if everything goes well, then you can come back and ask for
What
the
is
project.
a realistic waiting period to come back?
3 months.
Okay.
All righty. All right, who's here on John Philip D. McCarter?
Morning, Your Honor, David T. Arena.
Good morning. How's it going?
Good to see you.
You too. All right, court is calling. And I'm sorry, counsel, if you're all going to speak, if you'll move down to that end.
Good.
All right. Court is calling 2024 CR 012474, State versus John Philip D. McCarter. Can I have parties announced for the record? State,
Megan Galloway for the state.
defense.
David T. Arena for Mr. McCarter.
And are you Mr. McCarter?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is compliance with discovery. Is this an application for deferred adjudication or community supervision?
Or community supervision, Your Honor, not eligible for deferred.
So, Mr. McCarter, did you sign the document entitled Application for Community Supervision?
Yes, Your
And did you review that with your attorney?
Honor. Yes, Your Honor.
So the record is clear. The court has an application for deferred adjudication as well. Do both parties agree that your agreement is for community supervision only?
Yes, Judge.
Yes, sir.
All right, so you understand, sir, that there's no application for deferred adjudication. That's not a part of your agreement.
Yes, sir.
And you understand, community supervision is a conviction.
Yes, sir.
All right. Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, sir.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
I do, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, sir.
Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, sir.
You're charged with driving while intoxicated with a child under 15. That's a state jail felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand? You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent. Did you understand by entering this plea, you were giving up those rights?
Yes, sir.
Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, sir.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
No, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. McCarter, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, Your Honor.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, Your Honor.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, sir.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, sir.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 2 years in the state jail facility. There's a $1,000 fine. State recommends community supervision and ignition interlock for half the term. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, sir.
Defense, is that the plea?
Yes, sir.
State, is that the plea?
It is, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Outside the agreement, the state is requesting that your community supervision be for a term of 2 years. There be a TAP evaluation, community service hours, DWI intervention course, VIP, and 10 days in the Bexar County Jail as a jail sanction. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, sir.
Then to the offenses charge, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
State, any evidence?
State offers State's Exhibit number 1 and attachments.
Any objections?
No objection.
State, you may be excused. Did you review the waiver and consent to stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, sir.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence State's Exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits one and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, sir.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
I do, Your Honor. Just for the court to take judicial notice, it is his first sin. He's never had one of these before. He's got a clean record. And
Everyone, please whisper.
and he's been extremely remorseful, which is difficult for this judge to see, but it's, I've done a few of these and, he's definitely taken it seriously. So we would ask for an ankle monitor instead of incarceration, but we leave that, of course, up to Your Honor.
All right, so how often have you been drinking?
I haven't had it since the incident.
Mhm.
I have not had a drink since the incident.
All right, and how often were you drinking before the incident?
Not maybe 2-3 times a week, but not heavily. And
All right, 2 to 3 times a week is a lot.
yeah.
And this could have turned out so horribly wrong because you're on 35, there's construction. You have your children in the car. You drank a lot, according to this. And then the fact that you're driving around with the 18 pack of Miller Lite, they say on the floorboard and only 4 cans remaining.
Yes.
That's a lot.
Yes.
So are you in any type of treatment?
Not currently.
Have you received any treatment?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Was Child Protective Services involved?
Not to my knowledge.
Well, who picked up the children?
My mother did.
All right, and do the children live with you?
Yes.
And who else lives with you?
I'm sorry.
Who else lives in the home?
It's me and my children.
So where's the mother?
The mother is we're divorced, so she has her own home. And we split time 50-50. Yes.
All right.
And I homeschool my children too.
So what do you do for a living?
I'm a commercial plumbing estimator. So I work from home.
All right, this is what we're going to do. The court is finding you guilty. The court is going to sentence you to 2 years in the state jail facility, suspended and probated for 3 years. There's $1,000 fine that will be probated. Ignition interlock until further notice. You all say ignition interlock for half a term. Any objection? Because I'm changing that part of your plea bargaining agreement. So the ignition interlock is going to be until further notice.
No objection.
So if any objections, sir? All right, so ignition interlock until further notice. Of course, at half the term, you can come back to the court. And if he's doing well, more likely than not, I'll allow him to be off ignition interlock.
Thank you, Your Honor.
There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person. Regular random UAs. Probation. Make sure there's alcohol testing with the UAs. Proof of employment within 30 days. There should be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. There's going to be field visits 1 time per month until further notice. And probation, make sure you have them check the home for any alcohol. DWI intervention. VIP. And just one moment. Something crazy. I mean, just 1 second. All right. And there's a driver license suspension for 180 days. There's going to be 180 sober meetings in 180 days. CAP evaluation out of custody. And probation, we'll start with intensive outpatient treatment. If they recommend outpatient treatment, I still want to start him with intensive outpatient treatment. There's going to be, I'm going to give you a choice. I can sentence you to 10 days starting today in the Bexar County Jail for your jail sanction, or I can place you on GPS for 30 days.
GPS.
All right, so there'll be 30 days GPS in lieu of 10 days in the Bexar County Jail. And the reason why I'm doing that is because of the hardship. You have your children 50% of the time, and there's overcrowding at the jail. And also there are some health concerns at the jail.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Probation, is there anything else that's needed?
No, Judge.
Is there anything else you need from the court in order to be successful?
It's probation, who do I go to for that?
Oh, they'll let you know.
Okay.
All right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendants' Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing. DWIs, nobody, I've never, or at least I have yet, in all my time as a judge, all my time as a defense attorney or prosecutor, have somebody who said, I was drinking, and the reason why I was drinking because I wanted to go out and kill somebody. I never heard that from anybody. You know what ends up happening? They end up drinking. They don't realize they're intoxicated, or either they think, it's not that bad, I can still drive. And they end up killing somebody. And usually it's the person who's just trying to get home, or usually it's the soccer mom or soccer dad or children. And if you would have hit somebody or killed somebody, this would be a whole different case. So you're one of those people who cannot drink alcohol, period. I don't drink alcohol, and the reason why I don't drink it is because I don't think it tastes good. I never acquired a taste for it. So while you're on this probation, you're not allowed to drink alcohol at all. And it's not just because this is DWI. The legislature has mandated everybody who's on probation, you can't drink alcohol, whether it's in your home, at a cookout, it is not allowed. In this court, to be successful on probation, communication is key. If there is an issue, you need to let your probation officer know. If you feel you're going to take a drink, pick up the phone, call your probation officer, because you need to figure out while you're on this probation, what helps you maintain your sobriety. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. If you have an issue, let probation know. If you feel they're not addressing it, you can always come back to court and address it with me. All right. Thank you. Thank you for dressing appropriately for court. Just remain in court, and probation will go over conditions with you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
First bench.
Just give me one moment. Let me put this in the system.
Did you tell them?
Oh, no, no file, not on today's docket. Ray Espinosa, it's a capital. It's just for, it's a motion for additional funding, it's a field note.
No, we'll take care of it. Yeah.
And I'll put this in.
I hear you, no, believe me, I'm all on board with that.
So you know what's so funny? We do this, but then I still
have them
write it on the docket too.
Oh,
So now I'm doing
yeah.
it twice.
Well, you know. That's probably why you remember everybody so clearly when they come back.
Oh, yeah, it helps. And then I put it in here. If there's another judge, they can go in and say, oh, no, this
yeah,
is not what
yeah.
happened.
Oh, looky here.
Yes. All right, let me see what page he is on. Yes.
This judge is on that capital that Polly and I have. It's our first request for additional funds. I think it's probably going to get it done.
All right. All right, if you will,
I will
get a copy of it
I
and
will
then make
do
sure.
it. I'm going to make a picture right now. Thank you.
All right, thank you. All right, did y'all finish writing out what you needed to write out on Christian Ruiz Garcia?
There was 4 of them instead of 2.
All right, thank you. So could I have the parties back on Christian Garcia? All right, so on his cases, this is supposed to be final discovery. So where are we on discovery?
Judge, we've actually filed a discovery motion because the co-defendant of sorts was juvenile. The case has already been adjudicated. So we wanted to, and those records are not readily available to me.
Mhm.
So we're requesting information from his file.
All right.
I was brought that attention today. I don't know.
It was a recently filed motion.
Right. And I don't know if they just wanted the plea agreement or.
What are your questions?
Well, actually, I like to see all the judge because I don't know what I'm missing until I see it, right?
All right, so with regards to all of it, it's a juvenile. Now, I don't see where there would be any objections to seeing what the plea bargain agreement was. But other things related to the juvenile case, I'm not sure specifically what you're
Well,
requesting.
for
because it
example, I
may
don't know
not-
what if he gave a confession? What if he gave a statement? I know we're not getting into the facts, but he's the main actor in this deal. And he's pled to the ag robbers.
Well, state if you could see if whether or not there was a statement made by him. I don't know if it should be reported if it's a juvenile.
Well, Judge, just, I know this, I mean, I think Mr. Martinez referenced it if it was given later, because at the time of the investigation, he did not speak with police. I know that's part of the facts, but I mean, he did not speak with, he did speak with the police. So we know that there's no statement there. But I can look into one, definitely getting the plea paperwork and the stips and everything, if, I don't know how to do it over there.
Oh, well, I know sometimes, usually the person who is the main person in juvenile cases is the probation officer. Even though they're not, I don't know if he received probation or not.
He got a determinate sentence, Judge.
I'm sorry?
Determinate sentence.
Okay, so usually they have more information because they talk to probation, and that's how everyone gets information. So I'm gonna recall this. All right, I'll recall this for March. The week of March 10th is spring break. So I'll recall it for March 6th. Is that enough time for everyone to have everything?
Judge, I was gonna ask the court if you would entertain a motion for a transcript of his plea as well, because there may have been
Well,
this.
I mean, let's see what they have first. And then I'll entertain all motions if you want to bring your motions on that day.
Okay.
I'm sure,
I just don't want to delay it further by
No,
bringing
no.
up that motion later.
I am sure. And I'm not putting my thumb on the scale. There are some attorneys where I can say, maybe we need a motion. I honestly don't think you will need a motion. He's gonna look into it, and if they have it, he'll give it to you.
Yeah.
If they don't, or if legal, he's allowed to give it to you, he'll give it to you. If not, you can file your motion, and then we'll go from there.
Well, what I'm talking about in terms of the plea, Judge, sometimes when people go before the bench, there's discussion about the case. there's,
Oh, he's gonna find that information out.
well, but I'm talking about a motion for a transcript. Where the court will allow me to get the court reporter to transcribe the actual plea.
He's gonna find out if that happened, but if nothing was said at the plea, other than this is the plea, then there may not be a need of transcription. It may just be, what's the plea bargaining agreement? So let's see what information we have. And then go from there.
I know, just,
All right, because I don't like to waste money.
well, my
It's
guy's
just me.
facing a life sentence. I don't think he'd be able.
No,
to
I
do that.
understand. I just don't like wasting money unnecessarily. So we will see. If it turns out that there was something that was transcribed and something was said and they actually had a hearing where witnesses took place, guess what? I'm gonna make sure you get that.
Sure.
Okay? So you don't have to worry about that. So we're gonna bring it back on March 6th. Do you have any questions about anything?
No.
All right, so we're gonna bring you back on March 6th. Trust me, your attorney is not going to go to trial if that's what ultimately ends up happening without information that he needs or he feels he needs. Okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Thank you for addressing appropriately for court. Once you sign the reset form, you're excused. And do you need copies of this?
I'll take some.
All right, so if you'll make the copies and then bring it back to me so I can put it in the system. All right, do you have any questions about anything?
No, Your Honor.
All right, if you'll have a seat, they'll bring the reset form to you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Not if we can't.
Oh, Ray, have you finished with the document so I can put it in the system?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
And he's bringing me this and then I'll take these up.
Yes.
Armando. Thanks, Ray.
It was, yeah.
There are spots I couldn't tell because I was going too fast, or spots I couldn't pedal fast enough. So the last smile like that, I'm not right on the road.
All right, who's on Tyler Ketchum? Yes. All right, so we're here for a contested.
I think we have that worked out, Your Honor, or we do not need to have it contested hearing.
Okay.
I think, yes, ma'am. Well, to begin with, this was, Mr. Ketchum had just begun supervision.
So is this a plea of true, or what are we doing here?
If Mr. Ketchum agrees to the supervision office's recommendation, the state will withdraw the motion, and it seems that Mr. Ketchum will agree with the supervision office's recommendation.
And what is the recommendation?
Allow to close interest in veterans court referral, set compliance hearing for 60 days to ensure probationer is complying with remaining assessments and referrals.
All right, so Veterans Treatment Court, do they want him?
Judge, they have closed the case out. There was a little pushback in regards to having the evaluation completed. Mr. Ketchum feels that he doesn't need the Veteran Treatment Court services at this time.
All right, so didn't I order that? Who ordered Veterans Treatment Court?
I believe that came out of whenever the plea was originally made, because he does have, he is a veteran. The plea was entered in front of Judge Maheta.
All right. So why are you not participating in Veterans Treatment Court?
I've understood it that I was under probation through the current process. They told me that it would take 2 years to complete the Veterans Treatment Court, which is unacceptable. I'm trying to get into perfectly big.
No, it's going to have to be acceptable. Here's the thing. This is what I tell people all the time. If everybody could write their own program and be successful at it, none of us would have a job, because everybody would be writing their own program and they would not have cases. So is Veterans Treatment Court going to take him? Because it was a referral to Veterans Treatment Court. Are they going to accept him?
Judge, Mr. Herman is on his way now.
All right, so let's see if they're going to accept him. All right, thank you. Who's here on Victoria Lopez? All right, court is calling 2025 CR 001448W State versus Victoria Lopez. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Andrew Harris Edelman.
Defense?
Doug Campbell for Ms. Lopez.
And are you Ms. Lopez?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
Yes, Judge.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Ms. Lopez, did you review the document entitled Application for Community Supervision or Deferred Adjudication with your attorney? Did
Yes,
you
ma'am.
understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Just one moment. All right, so we can go off the record. I don't have the waiver.
Shoot. I'll get it, Judge. I know I've got something.
It's something for the state to print out. It's the waiver 101.051. Did y'all print that out? Because this is a waiver case, correct? All right. So that's what I need. So if you have a seat, your attorney's going to go over that document with you.
Yes, thank you.
All right, thank you.
Your Honor,
Yes,
may I approach?
yes.
Ms. Judge,
What I tell you?
Yes,
it's at the very back.
I don't have it. Sure. Did y'all print out the waiver? All right, because I don't have it
Get it, Judge.
unless it's stuck together with some pages. Oh, it's stapled with the admonishments. Thank you very much.
Okay, can we talk? I'm gonna ask someone over that. Okay, they're telling me this is Scott Hill's case.
And it hasn't been signed by anybody. Thank you.
Thank God, by a case off. Okay. Now, I'm allegedly on all these other cases.
Who's here on Amanda Castro?
I am.
Hello.
Hi, Dennis.
Hi. All right, where is you two? Where is Miss Castro?
She's not set today. This is actually set for the 20th of February.
Mhm.
I do have a vacation letter and I'm gonna be out of the state, so I was just hoping you can reset it and I will be in touch with her about that.
Okay. We need our vacations. We do.
I'm going to Arizona for.
Oh,
10
awesome.
Yeah.
You know, I met one of my old classmates and they live in Tucson. They're saying it's such a great place.
It is. Yeah, so my mom, for the past few years, for her health has been going because the allergies being so bad, she would get pneumonia here. So she started going there every year, kind of this season, and so she's there right now. Sorry to go. But if you've never been, we joke that it's our family's like spiritual homeland. There, if you like a desert escape, it really is such a healing, positive energy.
The only time I've been is I went for a friend's wedding and it was in, I think, Monument Valley.
Oh, I bet that's.
So it was beautiful.
Yes.
It was cold, but.
Yeah, it does get cold, but I had Sedona is amazing for a weekend. We'll be in Scottsdale, love Scottsdale, and Tucson is wonderful.
Oh, wow.
So it's only a 2-hour direct flight from here. I highly recommend it.
All right, so I'm gonna put that on my list. I tell people I don't do bucket list anymore because that sounds so
Yeah.
morbid. It's just
A
like,
list.
these are places that I'm going to
Yes.
see. All right, what date do you want to recall for?
I guess if I didn't. keep
Any
that
day
far
but
ahead.
yeah, any day but a Wednesday or Friday.
Okay, let me look. Could we do every day but a Wednesday? How about March 3rd?
All right, yes, I'll put it down for March
That's a
3rd.
Monday. Okay,
All right.
wonderful. Thank
And you'll reach out to her?
Yes.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, you're saying it's official. Okay. It's like one. Oh.
Oh, Veterans Treatment Court, are you all ready? All right, thank you. Are you all ready?
I think so.
All right, if you'll come up, Mr. Ketchum. All right, yes. Hi.
Good morning, Ms.
Good morning.
Judge Boyd.
Good morning. So, Mr. Ketchum, are you all willing to accept him?
Yes, Your Honor, if he's willing to comply, and cooperate with us, we can screen him for Veterans Treatment Court.
All right, so they're willing to accept you. Are you going to comply?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, because if you're not going to comply, what's going to end up happening is we're going to be right back here for a contested. And I will tell you, this contract, probation is a contract with the court, not with your attorney, not with the state. So I don't have to sign a motion to withdraw. Do you understand? All right, so probation,
Yes, Judge.
what conditions are you re-adding? Are you adding anything else, or he just needs to comply?
He just needs to comply, Judge. We were gonna ask for a compliance hearing within 60 days. And he needs to sign that. I'm sorry, Andrew.
No problem.
We were gonna ask for a compliance hearing in 60 days to make sure that he is where he is, but if he's going to Veterans Treatment Court, Judge, we would ask that we just get a report from them. Also, Mr. Ketchum did some community service hours through
Courtroom Ministries, Your Honor. This is the.
Courtroom Ministries. This is not on our approved list, but we are asking that Mr. Ketchum give you an overall view of what he's been doing there so that you can possibly grant him these community service hours.
All right, what have you been doing there?
They help the disadvantaged homeless in the San Antonio metropolitan area,
Mhm.
some of the like drug affected as well as mental health. So they do case support for housing. Food bank works there as well. It's through the Grace Food Bank.
So is that what you've been doing?
Yes, Your Honor.
And it says day center and overnight. What have you been doing overnight?
So this was during the freeze, Your Honor. So they opened up emergency sheltering for the homeless that were in the area whenever it was dropping below freezing temperatures. And I stayed there overnight to help with the rest of the volunteers.
Okay.
That's why the hours are so extended.
All right. Once that's signed by the director, yes, he can have credit for those hours.
Judge, the supervisor did initial, but you want the director to sign off?
Yes.
Okay, Judge. And this is the withdrawal?
Judge,
Yes.
we will need a new order of referral since we did close out the previous one.
Okay.
And then just to be clear, we haven't gotten started on any evaluation process, but as soon as we have an answer, we can report that with the court.
All right. So he's going to be released from custody. So you need to make sure you have their information and make sure that you meet all appointments with them. Otherwise, there's going to be a warrant that's going to be issued because another motion to revoke is going to be filed. Do you understand?
Staying on.
All right. And how long do y'all think it'll take?
So we should have an answer by early March. Unfortunately, we are all booked out for February for the final step, which is the mental health assessment. But by early March, I foresee us having a response
Alright.
for this case.
So, Ms. Ferguson,
Yes, sir.
we're going to recall this back on March 17th. Is that enough time?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So we're going to recall March 17th for an update on VTC. Probation, is there anything else? Anything else?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Is there anything else you need from the court?
Just to clarify, Your Honor, is he okay to complete the rest of his community service hours with that same?
Yes.
Ministry? Thank you.
Yes.
And we appreciate your acceptance.
All right. You're welcome. So make sure that you follow through with Veterans Treatment Court. You understand?
Understand, Your Honor.
All right. Make sure you have their information. If for some reason you lose their information, you can always come back to court or talk to your probation officer and they'll give you that information.
Understand, Your Honor.
All right. Good luck to you.
Thank you, Judge. May we be
Welcome.
excused?
Yes.
Thank you.
Have a seat, sir.
Oh, and Norma, he's going to need a reset form for March 17th. Hello.
Hey, Judge.
Hi, how's it going?
Going all right, Judge.
And what pages catch them on? Thank you. All right, are you all ready on Victoria Lopez?
Yes, Judge, real quick.
Yes.
May I approach?
Yes.
The case today, Sean Kilton, I don't have the page number memorized, but he has a case that Marshall White has been appointed on. Set today, he has another case that is indicted, that has Mr. Scott Hill appointed on. It's set tomorrow. So I've talked to Marshall on the other case, which is the one set today. Does this court mind if this case gets recalled tomorrow so that Mr. Hill can be here with Mr. White?
Is he in custody?
He is in custody, Judge.
All right, what,
I mean, and that, I got a microphone. What's weird is clearly he's got his unindicted case. I'm the lawyer on those cases.
I'm sorry, you're what?
Also the one of the attorney on unindicted cases. In this other case, so Scott Hills is one, I don't know how that happened. I think it's better to have one attorney on everything.
All right, Sean Plimpton, or Plimpton? Hilton. I think I said every name, but Mr. Plimpton, come down.
And being judged that he is currently indicted as a mutual, that is above my appointment. That, I mean, I could stay on the case, obviously, with okay, well, Mr. Pickleton's okay. I could stay on the case, but that is definitely somebody who needs to be brought forth.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
So we're gonna bring you back tomorrow because you have another case that's set with us tomorrow. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
You have any questions? All right, Ms. Ferguson, if you're recalling for tomorrow, thank you all.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Good to
Have a
see
good
you. You too. I wore purple.
Oh, thank you.
I'll talk to this guy before he goes back.
Anything else?
My mom will say like, oh, Hunter.
Good.
Okay, so we coming back tomorrow, this guy?
Thank you. See you tomorrow.
All right, tomorrow?
Yes, sir.
And Scott Hill's gonna be here?
Yes, you should be here.
Okay.
Oh.
All right, Victoria Lopez.
Third time's charm, Judge.
Yes, it is. All right, we're back on the record in 2025 CR 001448W. So Ms. Lopez, did you have a chance to review with your attorney the document? And let me see where that document is. Thank you. The document entitled Waiver of Indictment, Reading of Information and Rights under Article 1.051 and 26.03 of the Code of Criminal Procedure.
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand that your attorney has certain rights, as do you? And those rights are to have this case brought before a grand jury for the grand jury to make the determination whether or not there is enough evidence to hold you open for trial?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you also understand that your attorney has certain time conditions that are related to your due process, namely 2 days from the presentation of the information?
Yes, Your
So
Honor.
2 days to expire once he's presented with the presentation of the information, and also 10 days to prepare for trial. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand by entering this plea bargain agreement, you were giving up those rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived indictment, reading of information and rights under Article 1.051 and 26.03 of the Code of Criminal Procedure. Did you review the information with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the information as presented?
Yes, Judge.
Okay. Did you review the admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand them?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor. I did.
Did you understand you're charged with possession of a controlled substance penalty group 1, less than 1 gram? That's a state jail felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand by entering this plea, you were giving up those rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to $10,000 fine?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Judge.
Do you believe she has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against her?
Yes, Judge.
Do you believe she's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Judge.
Ms. Lopez, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, no.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived her right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
According to the plea, the state recommends deferred adjudication. This will run concurrent with County Court Cause number 724150. They are taking into consideration 2024 PF 27235, 2025 CC 0000769. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes.
Defense, is that the plea?
It is.
State, is that the plea?
Yes, Judge.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court.
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, are there any such motions?
No, Judge.
Outside the agreement, the state is recommending that your community supervision be for a term of 4 years. Did you understand that's a recommendation from the state and the court does not have to follow that recommendation?
Yes, Your Honor.
Then to the offenses charge, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty.
State, any evidence?
Contained in Exhibit 1 and attachments.
No objection.
All right. State, you have the dismissals for me, and after that, you may be excused. Did you review the waiver and consent to stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor. I did.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes.
Did you understand that today the state would be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same. Reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. Court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Judge.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Judge Victoria's, obviously she's got an addiction. She'd like to give an assistance for that addiction, but she also has 5 children under the age of 18 that she cares for. She's got a job at an insurance company, and she would like a chance to continue her life out there in the world. With that in mind, I know the court is going to order a TAP evaluation, and we'd ask that the court allow her to do the TAP evaluation out there.
So who are your children with now?
My mother's currently watching. 4 of them have graduated already.
Okay. So what are your children's ages?
I have the oldest is 21, 18, 20. My 17-year-old graduated early. And then the ages
2, 2, 8, 14.
All right, so has Child Protective Services been in your life?
Yes, they have.
All right, so did they place your children with your mom? That's either yes or no.
Yes, ma'am. Well, yes, ma'am.
All right, have your rights been terminated?
No, ma'am.
So why were you with this guy? And this is from, I guess, 2023. So why were you with him?
This is a bad mistake.
No, I mean, these are choices. Did he force you to be with him?
No, ma'am.
So that was a choice you made to hang your star to him.
Yes.
So why would you be with him? And you have children?
At the time I was homeless at that time. I do have an apartment now. I've had an apartment for about 4 months now, and I've come a long way from that time of my life.
So who lives with you at that apartment?
Currently me, my 14-year-old. That's all, ma'am. Just me and my 14-year-old.
And why were you stealing at Melrose?
I needed some clothes.
And when's the last time you used?
Last time I used?
Mhm.
When I had got caught, my last conviction, maybe about 3 months ago. 3 months ago.
Judge, I think she means her last arrest, not conviction.
No, I'm sorry, my last arrest. Yes, correct.
So your last arrest was 3 or 4 months ago?
Yes, ma'am.
And that's the last time you used?
Yes, ma'am.
So the only time you have not been using is when you've been in custody?
No, I would use recreational, off and on.
All right, so when you're in custody, I mean, I know sometimes people make things at the jail, but you use when you're not in custody?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so this is the thing. I need you to be 100% honest with me, because if I grant your application for deferred adjudication, if you're unsuccessful and a motion to revoke is filed, you're looking at 2 years in the state jail facility. I want you to be successful. Obviously, the state and your counsel wants you to be successful. So what have you been using in the past?
I use methamphetamine.
And what else?
That was it, ma'am.
And how often were you using?
Recreational. Once or twice a month, maybe not.
All right, see, once or twice a month does not result in you stealing clothes at Melrose and having drugs in your bra. So, I mean, it's more than once or twice a month.
No, ma'am.
Because otherwise, CPS would not have been in your life. So,
CPS wasn't, I'm sorry.
Was CPS in your life for drugs and everything
No,
else? Why?
It was an abusive relationship.
All right, see, people always say that, but I do know that CPS will not, and you've done CPS, CPS is not removing children from your custody or allowing your mother to take your children because you're being abused. Either they're removing them because you decide that you're going to stay with that guy and not put your children first, or either because there's drug use. But if you have an issue where you're in an abusive relationship, CPS will help you out of that abusive relationship. But if you choose to stay and choose the man over your children, that's when children are placed somewhere else.
And also for stability, I didn't have no form of stability. No, I was homeless.
No, CPS will help you get housing. Your attorney will tell you that.
I'm sorry, ma'am, but the CPS worker said that she was not allowed to help with housing.
No,
that is true, actually.
Yes.
They
Well,
can help get them on the list, but that's
Yes.
as
We'll
far as
get
they
them
go.
on the list.
She said that, I'm sorry to interrupt, ma'am. I don't mean to do that.
No.
She said that she was not allowed to. She has no strings in that department.
They do if you're in their children's court for addiction.
One question, Judge?
Yes.
Did they ever file a suit against you to terminate your parental rights? Or did you just work with family-based?
I work with family-based.
Okay.
Okay. All right, this is what the court is going to do. The court is going to sentence you to 3 years deferred adjudication. There's to be no contact with Melrose store if they're still in existence. And there's to be no contact with Anthony Reyna, Reyne, Cantu Jr. There's going to be a TAP evaluation and a felony drug court referral in custody. counsel the felony drug court. They'll see her before the week is out.
Okay.
There should be regular reporting by Zoom or in person. There should be regular random UAs. Proof of employment within 30 days. There should be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. There should be no unsupervised contact with minors. There should be 200 hours of community service restitution. Once parenting classes are completed, 100 hours be deducted. How far did you go in school?
I graduated. I have a high school diploma.
All right, what are you planning on doing with your life?
I plan on going to go apply at Toyota and UPS.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to require parenting classes. Once she completes parenting classes, 100 hours of community service will be deemed satisfied. I'm not going to order you to go to a trade school or obtain a higher level education, but if you do, if you get your CDL license or something of that nature, then the remaining hours will be deemed satisfied. There's going to be field visits 1 time per month until further notice. Probation, is there anything else she needs?
No,
Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
no, ma'am. I really appreciate this
All right, thank
opportunity.
you. And probation, I'm sorry, I'll add 60 sober meetings in 60 days. All right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendants' Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, we can go off the record. In this court, communication is key.
Yes.
In order to be successful, talk to your probation officer. If you feel like you're going to use drugs, talk to your probation officer and let your probation officer know. People will tell you, your attorney will probably tell you. Normally, I do not revoke people because they're testing positive if they're trying to help themselves, right? So by you calling probation and telling them, I'm going to use, that's not necessarily going to get you revoked, because you need to know what you need to do in order to be clean and sober. And while you have this safety net, you need to use it. If you feel as though probation is not addressing it, you can always come to the court. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thanks. All right, are you all ready on McIntyre? And then I'll take up the interpreter.
Morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
Mr. Gilmore is also here, Judge.
All right.
Representing Joanne Reyes.
All right, thank you.
I know that she's not here, but my understanding is
Cooper, quiet,
that
Cooper.
she wasn't coming in.
Okay.
Because it would have been reset.
Okay.
So I just wanted to put that out there so that.
Yeah, when Jason told me it was reset to the 31st, I just thought hers was too, and I think she did, but I'm texting her. I can get her here.
You want to hear by Zoom? Because here's the thing, my understanding is they're asking for something that may or may not have been incorrectly allowed to be sealed. And the sealing of it has to do with her. So one, the defense, from what both parties have told me, they're entitled to it.
And we're not objecting.
Well, I know if you want to put on the record that you've spoken with her and she's not in an objection to it.
Yes,
then
Judge.
The court will hear that.
Yes, the defense is conferred with Ms. Reyes.
Oh, just 1 second.
Oh.
We're going to go on the record. I'm sorry. I have to type this in. Odyssey has caused more work for everybody, I think.
No worries.
My eyesight, I can't. Oh, it was good. Yeah. Good.
And Norma, what page was Victoria Lopez on?
He's on page 9.
All right, thank you. The case we're proceeding on in this court is the capital, correct?
Correct.
All right, so the court is calling 2019 CR 12495 State versus Tamar McIntyre. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Jason Garrett and
Defense?
John Hunter for Mr. McIntyre. Stephen Gilmore for Joanna Reyes.
All right, so we are here and Miss, well, where did they take Mr. McIntyre?
Was he there?
He was.
Sorry.
There he's there.
If you have a seat, are you able to not hear from a seated position, sir?
I just couldn't hear from back there, but I mean, I can see from
No,
back
no, no,
there.
no, no. That's fine. You can stand there. If the deputy has no objection, you can stand there so you can hear.
Okay.
All right. Are you able to hear now?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So Mr. McIntyre is by Zoom. Any objection to Mr. McIntyre appearing by Zoom for this hearing?
No objection.
All right. So the reason we're here is for discovery. Is that correct?
It's a discovery matter, yes, Your Honor.
Yes, sir. All right. And for the record, what is that discovery matter?
It is, I believe, the plea bargain agreement that was put on the record at the time of Miss Joanna Reyes's plea at the time in front of the court. I believe Judge Contreras was there and Jason Goss was there, Your Honor, and it was brought to our attention that by Mr. Hunter through Jason Goss, the prosecutor at the time, that some information was put on possible testimony on during that plea agreement hearing. And that's what defense has requested, and the state is not opposed to that, and the state is requesting it also, Your Honor.
All right. And so it's the court's understanding, and we had a conversation off the record. It wasn't ex parte. And the conversation was that that record was sealed and properly sold. So I wanted the defense attorney to be here to address the issue because it is sealed. And so because it's sealed, it's part of his client's rights. And I wanted to know whether or not there was any objection to the unsealing of that record so that it can be given to defense and the state.
Yes, Judge, no objection to sealing the record. I've conferred with Ms. Reyes. She, of course, does not object. It was always our understanding that that record would at some point be provided to defense.
All right, then the record will be unsealed without objection. And then, I'm sorry. All right, thank you. If you could bring it. And just out of abundance of cautions and to make sure that things are done as quickly as possible, the court ordered them to go ahead and print the record just in case. So the record is in back. So before parties leave, if there needs to be copies made, you can make copies in back of the record. So the court will grant the motion to unseal the record of Ms. Reyes' sentencing. And my understanding is that the court reporter has made a, yes.
The plea colloquy, we haven't done sentencing yet.
Yes. Oh, sorry. Thank you. Of the plea. So the court reporter has already made the record. Okay.
Does that include the plea bargain agreement itself that was signed?
Well, let's open it and see. This is like surprise. Let's see what's in this.
Mystery box.
And then, of course, Mr. Gilmore, if you need a copy, you can have a copy as well.
Just
what the reporter's record says is this is a plea bargain testimony of Joanna Marie Reyes. So the court only has one. If you all could call the court reporter and see if she has any objection to you all copying it. All right. There should not be any objection because, well, you have paid for the record.
We're making those arrangements.
All
I
right.
want to talk to Mr. Garrett about that. But yes, we're taking care of that.
All right. So off the record, I've unsealed it. Does anybody want to call the court reporter? Because this is technically her work product. And if she's expecting payment for this, we need to make sure that's done before I just start handing over. So if you can give her a phone call right now, and counsel, if you'll call her also and see if she has any objections to a copy being given to the state and to Ms. Reyes' attorney.
I'll call right now.
All right, thank you. And then, is there anything else for Mr. McIntyre?
Nothing at this time, Your Honor.
All right, so Mr. McIntyre, the record is going to be unsealed and your attorney will be given a copy of the record.
Okay.
All right, thank you, Mr. McIntyre.
All right. Thank you, ma'am. Do I leave?
No, just remain there and we'll call the deputy to let them know that your hearing has concluded.
Okay.
Norm, if you'll call them.
I got her voicemail, Your Honor, but, I mean, I've been texting with her. She hasn't given me an estimate of how much it costs, but we're happy to pay it.
All right.
And my guess.
They said, okay.
The 31st?
Yes. And if I could see the case that involves the interpreter, please.
Sorry,
I'm sorry? Oh, two, okay.
Avendano?
Well, whoever is ready and who has conferred with the state.
Yeah, we have conferred.
All right. And where's your client?
He's in custody. So.
All right. He needs to come up.
Avendano?
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning. How's it going?
Good, and you, Judge?
Oh, I'm doing great. I mean, it's Monday. What can you say? Sorry, just give me 1 second. I'm sorry, what is your client's name?
Pablo Avendano, Judge.
All right. All right, on this case, where are we on discovery?
I think I have most of the discovery, Judge. I talked to the prosecution just a minute ago. I told them that I'm probably gonna be filing some Brady exculpatory information. There might be some information on his cell phone that's in the Bear County custody. That would be the only, as far as discovery. I've asked them for victim information and they provided that to me today. And then there's obviously the issue of immigration. I am asking the court today to appoint somebody. This is the first setting. It just got indicted. So I'm asking that. We are discussing an offer. And so with that, I want to be able to review that with the.
All right, so with regards to the phone, what are you all doing to obtain the phone? Is the phone in custody? Because it's just merely with him and he needs to sign a release? What is happening with the phone? Or is it something that the state has taken into custody?
No, Judge, they have not taken it to custody. I did advise the state that I will be filing the appropriate motion to be able to have it released so that we can get the information from it.
All right, and state, did you tender an offer or no?
I have yet to, because I wanted to see if defense wanted the opportunity to have an immigration attorney talk to him first about the ramifications of that, and then after that, tender an offer.
And I'm fine with that, Judge.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, if I can have a 30-day reset, please.
March 13th.
March 13th?
Oh, wait,
That's the week of spring break.
Give me 1 second.
I can do the 20th. All right, we're going to come back on March 20th. State at that time, you will need to be prepared to tender an offer.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, is there anything else? No, thank you, Judge. Do you have any questions, sir? No questions? All right, thank you. We'll see you back on March 20th. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, and then my understanding, we have one more. Okay.
Judge, did they need an operation for my son's?
Yes. Yes.
¿A mí? No. Ya, yo le puedo dar mi número. Ya. Yo tengo el número después. Y el email, porque ustedes pueden mandar mensajes, ¿verdad? Hay manera que ustedes pueden mandar emails. There's like a. I just learned about that. You're gonna my email. You're fine. Okay, pretty cool.
All right, who is the other person who needs an interpreter? All right, Edgar Aguilar.
Good morning, Judge.
All right, so this is set for jury trial.
We're ready for trial. Both sides have announced ready, but he's not dressed for trial.
All right, so we'll bring him back tomorrow for jury trial.
Okay.
All right, we'll bring you back for tomorrow jury trial. Deputy Laura, he needs to be dressed.
Yes, Judge.
What, 9 a.m.?
Yes, 9 a.m. Is there anything else?
Nothing further from the.
All right, Mr. Aguilar, your plea deadline date. Oh. Your plea deadline date has expired. The court will not consider any plea bargain agreements in this case without good cause. Otherwise, you'll need to plead open to the court. Do you understand?
Again, please.
Yes. Any pleas that you were going to enter into needed to be done today. If it's not done today, the court will not consider any plea bargain agreements that you may reach without good cause. Otherwise, you'll have to plead open to the court. So, for example, there's not going to be this last minute thing where the jury's in the hallway. So now someone decides they want to enter a plea. If the jury's in the hallway and you wish to enter into a plea bargain agreement, it will need to be done with good cause. And that good cause cannot be, oh, I just changed my mind at the last minute because there's a jury in the hallway and we're having a jury trial. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, so we'll see you tomorrow for jury trial.
Thank you.
Oh, good night. Thank you. Have a good one. Norma, make sure that the interpreter is down for these two hearings.
Okay. Okay.
And defense and state, you probably may want to see what case you all are proceeding on first. I have two cases.
It's the 09.
All right, thank you. Richard Baker. And no more up here.
Judge, Richard Baker, Pat Montgomery is speaking to jury in the 226.
All right, is he in custody or on bond?
He's in custody, Judge, but he's still downstairs. We didn't.
All right, will you let him know we're going to recall his case for Norman, let's recall this for March. I'm sorry, not for March, for February 18th. And we'll see if he's still in jury trial. And Deputy Laura, if you could let him know his attorney is in jury trial.
Yes, Judge.
And what page is Baker on?
On page 4 and page 3. Yeah, I think.
Page 3. Okay.
It's on page 3 and page 4.
Armando Orozco. Hi, so what are we here for in this case?
So Mr. Edelman will come up in a second, but we have reached an agreement for this case. We were gonna ask the court if it would accept that we do a plea agreement. And if there's restitution owed, set a restitution hearing at a later date.
Yes.
Okay, so then we're gonna work on the paperwork this morning and take
All
care of
right,
it
so
today.
you all will need to come back in the afternoon for the plea. All right, thank you.
Thank you. Did I say everything right? Okay, perfect.
Juan Perez, is this a plea?
It is, Your Honor.
Court is calling 2024 CR 011160, State of Texas versus Juan Perez. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state? Defense?
Scott Sullivan from Mr. Pettis.
And are you Mr. Perez?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
Yes, I did.
Are there any applications in this case?
No, no, Your Honor.
Mr. Perez, did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
No, Your Honor, waiving counts 1 and 3.
Any objections?
No objections.
Mr. Perez, did you review the document entitled Court Admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
And state, are you proceeding on the habitual offender allegation?
No, Your Honor, waiving the habitual offender enhancement allegation.
Any objection to the waiver?
No objection.
All right, did you review the admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
No.
And count 2, you're charged with possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, 1 to 4 grams. That's a 3rd-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand? If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state will call and the right to remain silent? Did you understand by entering this plea you were giving up those rights? Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case? Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, he has, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
I do.
Mr. Perez, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promise you anything other than the plea? Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented? Are you a U.S. citizen? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain agreement with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
According to the plea, the state is proceeding on count 2. There are no applications. And the state is asking that your punishment be assessed at 2 years in the prison. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense, is that the plea?
That is, Your Honor.
State, is that the plea?
Yes, Judge.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places? Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports? No, I'm so sorry. I was trying to do three things at once. Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that the only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, are there any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
To count two, how do you plead?
No contest.
State any evidence.
Contained in Exhibit 1 and attachments, Your Honor.
No objections.
State you may be excused. Did you review the waivers with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state will call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports? But most importantly, there will be no live testimony. Did you understand? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Your Honor, we watched the video together last night. He understands all the evidence. He understands that this is the best result for him.
All right. Then, as previously stated, the court will find you guilty. Court will sentence you to 2 years in the prison. Give you credit for any time served. I'll request the therapeutic community. It doesn't increase the time that you're in custody, but maybe it can help with whatever issues you have with drug addiction. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
There's to be no contact with Julie Trujillo, Trujillo. And with regards to the case out of Florida,
He's got to go after he's done. He'll have to go then.
all right, and I'll add it's concurrent with Florida cases. All right, anything else with regards to sentencing?
No, Your Honor.
Did you review what's entitled trial court certification of defendant's rights to appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand? All right, we can go off the record. Here's the deal. You're going to have to make a decision in your life. Like, do you want to spend the rest of your life in prison, or do you want to be in the free world? And this person who I ordered you to have no contact with, if that's a person you love, you cannot be bringing this into their life, because I will tell you, as a former defense attorney and prosecutor, it is very rare for the male to step up and say, it's mine, it's not hers. And your counsel will tell you, when it comes to drug possession, if it's within the vicinity, the police will arrest everybody. And they'll say, it's your drugs, it's your drugs. Whether you say it's mine, they're going to say it's in the vicinity, because it has to do with the legal definition of care, custody, and control. You understand? All right. When you're released from prison, if you need help finding a place to help you with your drug addictions or whatever problems you have, if I'm still on the bench, you can come back and I'll help you out. Okay. All right. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Anel Soto Figueroa.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, come forward. All right, so we're scheduled for jury trial. No gum chewing. I would love to be chewing some gum right now. The zebra stripe gum. I know that's showing my age, but.
Taking it back, yes, Your Honor.
All right, so we're going to jury trial?
That's correct, Judge.
All right, you're gonna come back. State, are you all ready to proceed on jury trial for this today, or you want to come back tomorrow?
I'm sorry, yes, yes.
Your question was directed to the state, correct?
Yeah, the state and everybody else. If y'all want
We're
to
ready to
jury.
proceed. We're ready to proceed, Your Honor. I mean, I believe tomorrow, was what we're prepared to proceed on.
All right. So we're gonna come back tomorrow for jury trial.
Yes, Your Honor. We'll
All
be
right.
here.
Thank you. Once you sign the reset form, you're excused. Please make sure an acknowledgement of discovery has been done.
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh,
Norma, this is, no. Deborah, we're going on lunch break. So Norma, this is to come back, tomorrow for a jury trial, 9 a.m. Once you sign the reset form, you're excused.
Yes, sir.
All right, we'll see you then. Once you sign the reset form, you're excused.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. What page is she on, Deputy Laura?
Page 5.
Thank you. And counsel, let her know she needs to be on time.
Yes, Your Honor, will do. I appreciate that.
All right, who's here on Sherry Cooper?
I am, Your Honor.
Is she out here?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so if this is going to be a hearing, or you're requesting that bond be reinstated?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so if y'all can come back at 1:30 and I'll take that up. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, everyone, we're gonna go on recess. We'll be back at 1:30.